So I have a lot of fragrances in my collection, and over the years, some of these fragrances I've kind of gotten tired of. And yes, in this video, I'm going to be sharing 10 fragrances that I'm not going to repurchase in my collection. So when these fragrances are done, that's it. So if you want to find out what these 10 fragrances are, please don't go anywhere. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Please, if you're new to my channel and you like fragrances and you enjoy this type of videos, please consider subscribing to the channel and don't forget to click that bell icon so you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. So some of these fragrances are fragrances I probably don't enjoy anymore. So yes, starting off right away, we go to the house of xerjoff, and this one here is xerjoff Lyra. Yes, Lyra by xerjoff is one I've had for a long time, and I'm kind of bored of the scent. I mean, it's a vanilla fragrance with citruses, I believe, and then there's some warmth in here. I believe there's maybe cinnamon or some other spicy note in here. But yeah, I'm just tired of this one. And at this point, it's not something I would pull for anymore. Plus, the performance on this one is not the greatest. And I also find Lyra here to lean slightly feminine. So yeah, Lyra is one I'm not going to repurchase. And Lyra here is one I'm just kind of tired of. So guys, that's Lyra by xerjoff, and we move on to the next one. So coming at number 9, we go to the house of Mancera, and this one is called Oud Vanille. Yes, Oud Vanille by Mancera is one I really enjoy wearing in the cold weather. This is a great vanilla fragrance with oud, of course. Yeah, it has that nice vanilla plus oud combo in here that's super perfect for the winter time, super perfect for the fall season. This is one fragrance that lasts a really long time. But again, this is another scent profile that I'm kind of tired of and one that I would not be repurchasing. This is a unisex fragrance in my opinion, and this one really lasts a long time. Perfect fragrance, like I said, to wear in the winter time, perfect fragrance to wear in the cold season. So guys, that's Mancera's Oud Vanille. We'll move on to the next one. So coming at number 7, we go to the house of Lorenzo Pazzaglia, and this is Summer Hammer. Yes, this is quite a new fragrance to my collection, and I simply don't enjoy the scent profile. This one here is a tropical fragrance. This is a sweet, fruity, woody fragrance. And interestingly, this one reminds me of Mango Oud by Greedy for some reason. And they're kind of in the same ballpark. So if you enjoy Mango Oud, you probably enjoy this one. And I'm a big fan of Mango Oud, as you guys know, but this one, for some reason, I just don't enjoy. I'm not a big fan of tropical fragrances. I'm not a big fan of fruity fragrances that go in this direction. So maybe that's why I would not repurchase this one. And I'm kind of happy I have a 28 ml bottle here. This one I don't see very often. Most people own the bigger bottle, but yeah, I'm glad I own just this small size. And when this one is done, which I don't know whenever that will be, but yeah, when it's done, I'm not gonna repurchase this one. It's a great summer fragrance. It's a great tropical fragrance if you like tropical fragrances. And with this one, I find it seemed to go into that hair conditioner direction, which sometimes I just get tired of. So yes, guys, that's Summer Hammer by Lorenzo Pazzaglia, another fragrance that I'm not going to repurchase once this one is done. The next fragrance I'm going to be sharing is from the house of Parfums de Marly, and this one is Latin Exclusive. Yes, Latin Exclusive is one that I've enjoyed over the years. This DNA is still one I enjoy up to today, but when this bottle here, I have a 75 ml by the way, guys, but when this one is done, I don't see myself repurchasing this one. Yeah, I had the Latin, the original Latin, and that one didn't seem to work for me at the time. I still don't like that fragrance, and this one was like the better one for me, and this is the one I enjoy. So I sold my bottle of Latin and I kept this one, and I've enjoyed this one over the years. But unfortunately, guys, when this bottle or when this one is done, I'm not going to repurchase Layton here. A lot of you know what this one smells like. This is a watery vanilla with some coffee. I believe there's a coffee note in here, plus woods, and I guess there's other things in here. And I believe this is a little spicy as well, but another great fragrance that I enjoy, but would simply not repurchase just because I'm kind of bored with this scent profile. This is a great fragrance to wear in the wintertime. This is a great fragrance to wear in the fall season. This one is a compliment getter, and I find this one to lean more to the masculine side. And even the original Layton, to me, leans more to the masculine side. And they're both great fragrances, don't get me wrong, guys, but this one seemed to be the one that I enjoy of the two. And unfortunately, I'm not going to repurchase this one. I feel like this fragrance was super hot 2, 3, maybe 4 years ago. And right now, there's a lot of better fragrances, a lot of better DNAs that are on the market right now. So guys, that's late and exclusive, and we move on to the next one. So the next fragrance I'm going to be sharing is from the house of Nishane, and this one is a really popular one. This is Hacivat by Nishane. Yes, this one I really enjoy when this one came out. I enjoyed this fragrance a lot when I first got this one. But I'm just kind of tired of this whole Aventus like DNA. And right now, this is not a scent profile I will go and repurchase. But what we have here is mostly a fruity, woody, oak mossy kind of fragrance with some citruses, I believe. And there's probably a few other notes in here, but yeah, it's mostly fruity. It's a great summer fragrance, one I really enjoyed wearing in the summertime. And this one is a beast, guys. This one almost needs no introduction. It's a really popular fragrance. It's a really close fragrance to Creed Aventus. And if you like that Aventus DNA, you definitely would enjoy this one. And Hacivat here leans more masculine, in my opinion. It's a great fragrance to wear in the summertime. A great fragrance to wear even as an everyday fragrance, in my opinion. And with this one, you get 10 plus hours of longevity. This is such a popular fragrance. A lot of people like this one. But for me, personally, I would not repurchase this one. And I know a lot of people might come for me for my thoughts on this fragrance. And that's because Hacivat here has quite a huge following, guys. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion about Hacivat here. And this is one I'm not going to repurchase. So the next fragrance I'm going to be sharing is from the house of Tom Ford. And this is Tom Ford's Black Orchid. Yes, this is one I've had for a long time. I believe I bought this fragrance in 2017, thereabout. And this is my second bottle of this fragrance. I've used this one before when it first launched, and this one was really popular. This scent profile is really popular. A lot of people know this scent profile. I mean, just going like this is just bringing back memories, guys. But yeah, I've used this one for a long time. I've enjoyed this DNA. And at this point, when I'm done with this bottle, I'm not going to repurchase this one. It's a great floral, ambery, sweet fragrance with a lot of nuances here. There's some earthy qualities with this one. There's a little bit of a spicy quality here too, guys. But yeah, there's a lot going on in here. Such a beautiful, gorgeous, ambery vanilla fragrance, in my opinion. I mean, I'm lost for words trying to describe this fragrance. And I believe there's the note of truffles listed in here as well. So there's a lot going on in here, and no wonder this one was really popular. And it's one of the best fragrances from Tom Ford, in my opinion. I mean, guys, this was like the main fragrance at the time. It's a super unisex fragrance. A lady can wear this one, a guy can wear this one. And the performance on this one till today is still 10 out of 10. And I find this scent profile to be quite sexy on a guy, at the same time on a lady. Definitely one I really enjoy, but one I'm not going to repurchase. And guys, that's Tom Ford's Black Orchid. And by the way, guys, I hear there's a new version of this one that I don't know if it's released now or not, but yeah, that one has a gold cap. And I'm not talking about the Perfume version, the gold bottle one. This one has the same black bottle, but with a gold cap. I'm not sure if it's released already, but I've seen it somewhere, I believe on TikTok. But yeah, Black Orchid, great fragrance and masterpiece. And we move on to the next one. So the next one I'm going to be sharing is from the house of French Avenue, and this is Azur Oud. Yes, Azur Oud I got last year, I believe towards the end of the year. And I've tried my best to like this fragrance, guys. I've tried to give it time. I've tried to let this one macerate and do everything, but I still don't enjoy this scent profile. And it's not just this particular one. I mean, the actual fragrance that this one was inspired by, which is Oud Maracuja, didn't work for me as well. I'm not a big fan of that scent profile. But then I try to give this one time to see how I feel or see if my thoughts would change. But nothing has changed. I simply don't enjoy the scent profile. And what we have here is woody. This one is smoky. This one is quite floral with some spicy qualities. But yeah, there's something in here that just smells like gasoline to me, and I can't stand that vibe. So yeah, it's one I'm not gonna repurchase. But Azur Oud here will be a great fragrance to wear in the wintertime. This will be a great cold weather fragrance because the performance on this one is 10 out of 10. This fragrance will last for days. I mean, I've worn this fragrance a few times, and each time I've worn this fragrance, I personally have struggled to just keep up with how this one smells and how long it lasts. It's a beast of a fragrance, and I'm sure a lot of people might like this one, but personally, it's not just my cup of tea. And that's why I'm not going to repurchase this one. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep this one. I might give it out at some point in time. So guys, that's Azur Oud by French Avenue, and we move on to the next one. So the next fragrance I'm going to be sharing again is from the house of Tom Ford, and it's none other than Tobacco Oud by Tom Ford. If you're familiar with this fragrance, then you already know this is not the easiest fragrance to pull off. I've had this fragrance for about 5 years now, and I've probably worn this fragrance maybe 3, 4 times. And each time I've worn this fragrance, I don't feel comfortable. This one is not the easiest fragrance to pull off, and it's not exactly wearable in my opinion. I mean, what we have here is a spicy tobacco with some smoky qualities. There's a little bit of a boozy quality here. There's some cinnamon, like spicy touches in here. And this one is just big and bold. It's really unapologetic. This is a boss kind of scent. This is a CEO type of scent. And those that like this fragrance really enjoy it. And those that don't enjoy this fragrance really hate this fragrance, guys. But if you like a spicy tobacco fragrance with oud, with some incense, with some boozy qualities, then you should definitely check this one out. I think this would be a great fragrance to wear in the fall season. This would also be a great fragrance to wear in the winter time. This is not a fragrance I personally would wear in the heat of summer. This is also not an everyday fragrance. I mean, this is not a blind buy, guys. This one you have to really try and see what you think before you buy. It's not an easy fragrance to pull off, guys. By no means should you blind buy this one. But interestingly, like I said, a lot of people like this fragrance. And this one has quite the following. And tobacco oud here I find to be a masculine scent. I don't think there's any ladies that would be able to wear this fragrance or even want to smell like this. This one is quite heavy with the oud. It's quite heavy with that tobacco. It just has a really spicy, almost animalic smell to it that would not be appealing to everyone. And this one I'm not going to repurchase. I mean, I have this amount of juice left in here and I'm not sure if I'm ever going to finish this one. So guys, that's Tobacco Oud by Tom Ford, another fragrance that I'm not going to repurchase into my collection. So the next fragrance I'm going to be sharing is from the house of xerjoff, and it's none other than Iommi Deified. And Iommi Deified here is a flanker to the original Tony Iommi Special by xerjoff, which is a absolutely lovely fragrance in my opinion. But yeah, at the time when this one was released, I had really high expectations, but this fragrance for me personally didn't meet those expectations. This one for me just went in a different direction that I personally wasn't expecting, and maybe that's why I'm not a big fan of this one compared to the OG. The OG is a super beautiful patchouli fragrance with some boozy qualities. There's some fruity qualities there, but what we have here is a different fragrance entirely. We have leather, we have rose, we have spices in here, plus that patchouli in here as well. But this one just doesn't sit with me, guys. And this is one I'm not gonna repurchase at all. I mean, no way I'm gonna repurchase this one. But don't get me wrong, guys, this is a great fragrance for people that enjoy this scent profile. This will make a great fall/winter scent. And for me, the OG didn't really perform on me, but this one seemed to perform better on me compared to the OG. So I think it'll be a great fragrance to wear in the cold weather. And Iommi Deified here can be a unisex fragrance if you're a lady that enjoys heavier fragrances. If you like the leather accord, if you like a rose plus leather combo kind of fragrance with some spicy qualities, and I believe there's that earthy quality from the patchouli in here, then maybe you would enjoy this one. But personally, when this bottle is done, if it ever gets done, I'm not gonna repurchase this one. Guys, that's Iommi Deified by xerjoff. So before we go to my number one fragrance, guys, if you're in Canada or in the States and you like to shop perfumes, I have a link in the description below where you can shop some of those designer fragrances, some niche fragrances, some tester bottles, and even clones. And you're welcome to use my promo code PFC5 to get 5% off. So guys, let me know what you think about this list, and let me know if you want me to do a top 10 list of fragrances that I would happily repurchase into my collection once they're done. So pretty much the opposite of this video. Let me know in the comments below. And rounding things off, guys, we go to the number one fragrance that I would not repurchase once I'm done with the bottle. And that's from the house of Penhaligon's, and this is hacivat Cedar. Yes, hacivat Cedar is one I really, really like, but I struggle to wear this fragrance. There's something in this fragrance that I can't put a finger on, and I'm not sure what it is, but it just gives off an off-putting vibe to me. And as much as I struggle to wear this one, I still enjoy the scent profile. But I would not be repurchasing this fragrance when I'm done with this bottle. What we have here is pretty much the DNA from the original, which is the rose. And interestingly, there's no oud in here, but there's cedar in here, which gives us that really woody, almost pencil shaving kind of scent profile. So yeah, maybe that's what I'm not comfortable with here. I believe there's also a boozy quality here, some fruits maybe, and maybe even saffron. I haven't looked up the notes of this one in a long time. But yeah, it's one I'm not going to repurchase, but it's a great fragrance. One of my favorite from the house, Penhaligon's. Unfortunately, I would probably repurchase the original Halfeti and Halfeti leather before this one, guys. But in general, Halfeti Cedar here is a great fragrance to wear in the fall. It's also a great fragrance to wear in the wintertime because this one performs really good. And I also find Halfeti Cedar here to be more masculine leaning compared to the original, which was a straight up unisex fragrance. But yeah, that's Halfeti Cedar, guys. My number one fragrance that I'm not going to repurchase once it's done. So thank you for watching this video, guys, and let me know what you think about my list. And if you're new to my channel and you like what I do, please like this video and please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click that bell icon. I'm going to wrap things up here and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Until then, please stay safe and bye-bye.